Go ahead.
All right. Good afternoon. This is the open negotiation session today with SEIU Local 199, the Educational Office Professionals, and the Cedar Rapids Community School District. The time is 4:03 p.m. This meeting is called pursuant to Chapter 21.51 of the Code of Iowa, which deals with the open meetings law. At this point in time, the employee organization will present its initial bargaining position to the public employer. Mr. Glasson, is that you?
That would be me, yes.
Thank you.
So my name is Matthew Nicholson. I'm the attorney representing SEIU Local 199 in these proceedings. And can the other team members introduce themselves? Kate?
I am Kate Hogue. I'm a media secretary at Cedar River Academy Taylor.
Great. And Robin?
I'm Robin Cox. I am the principal secretary at Polk Alternative Education Center.
Great. Thank you both. So we're here today to present an initial proposal. I've sent a copy of it to you in writing. Should I put it up on the screen as well? Is that helpful? No.
I think everybody's a copy.
Okay. If you've seen it on paper, then I won't put it on the screen. So it's a pretty straightforward proposal. It has two parts to it. Since we're only doing wages this year, both relate to wages. We're proposing that each of the wage rates that are specified in Schedule A, the pay scale and the collective bargaining agreement, each of those would be increased by 40 cents an hour, effective with the first pay period after July 1 of this year. The second part of the proposal is for the payment of a stipend, total of $800 over the course of a year, $400 paid with the first pay period in December, and $400 with the first pay period in May. It probably doesn't need explanation, but let me say that the reason, generally we're not in favor of lump sum payments, but the reason we propose it that way is we understand the district will be receiving federal funds. You've already received some, but will be receiving additional funds during the course of the year. We understand there's usually some reluctance to put that money on the pay scale because it will, it's a one-time payment or short-term payment. So we're proposing that it be paid in the form of a stipend. We've spread it out over the course of the year because there's some uncertainty, I understand, about when and how much you'll receive. So that's the proposal. I'd take any questions if there are any.
Any questions from the district's team? All right, seeing none and hearing none, the time is 4:06 p.m. We will adjourn this meeting and we can move right into the next meeting. Again, this is for the negotiation sessions between the Local 199 SEIU Educational Office Professionals and the Cedar Rapids Community School District. The time is 4:07. Excuse me, I already said the time was 4:06. Sorry about that. This meeting is called pursuant to Chapters 21.51 of the Code of Iowa, Open Meetings Law. And at this time, the public employer will present its initial bargaining position statement to the employee organization. Linda and Superintendent Bush.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Linda Noggle. I think there's Matt. I don't know if we met last year, so it's nice to see you and nice to meet you. I'm the chief negotiator for the district, and we'll go ahead and do a quick introduction with our team as well. So Noreen, maybe if you want to go next.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Noreen Bush, superintendent. Matt, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see everybody this afternoon.
And then Dave.
Hello, everybody. I'm David Nicholson. I'm Executive Director of Business Services for the district. Glad to be here tonight.
Okay. And then Carla.
Hi, Carla Hogan. I manage the Payroll and Benefits Department and do costing for the district.
And then Craig.
Good afternoon. Craig Barnum, Executive Director of Digital Literacy and IT. Hello, everybody.
Excellent. All right, I think that's everyone on our team. So I'm going to turn it over to Noreen for a moment. She's going to give some opening comments before I do the proposal.
Thank you, Linda. And again, thanks everybody for being here this afternoon. I just want to thank the negotiating team for your commitment to this process and saying yes to represent your employee group. We know the heartbeat of our schools and our offices do not run without fantastic support staff, especially secretaries. So thank you for representing your employee group and being here for them. Truly appreciate your commitment to this particular employee group. And I've said this to some others, but just it's hard to believe a year ago we were living in a life of wondering what was going to come next as our schools were shut down. And the spring brought us a lot of uncertainty and we weren't sure where things would go. And here we are a year later, have gone through a lot of hurdles and everybody's done heavy lifting, but still moving the work forward. And so certainly appreciate your opening proposal and remarks, and just want you to know that our district remains committed to our employees. You have been flexible and creative and found new ways to serve kids every day. We know that this has been a challenging time for everyone. And also understanding, we've tried to show that commitment to our employees through compensating during times when perhaps other districts were not, like the derecho time, because we so believe in know that the work lives with our employees and our deliver on the promise for kids every day. So we also know we face a challenge with loss of enrollment. SSA is not what we wanted it to be. And yet we always know that this time for negotiations is a time to continue to work together to best serve our employees together. So thanks for thinking creatively, appreciate that. And we want to balance the financial health of the district and we want to serve our employees and our kids. So I know we can reach a good common ground as best as possible. So appreciate your opening proposal. And on that note, I'll hand it over to Linda, who will also comment on the district's opening proposal.
Good. Thank you very much. Okay, so for the district's opening proposal, and I'll send this to you, Matthew, after the meeting today as well. For the 2021-22 contract, the district proposes the current contract except the following. Schedule A, secretarial clerical employees, the district proposes a 0.84% total increase to the base wage for the 2021-22 contract, and then update all dates as necessary. So happy to answer any questions here.
Any questions from SEIU Local 199?
I have just one question, which is that seems like a really strange number. Not casting aspersions, but how did you pick 0.84%?
Mm-hmm. And so, Dave, I'll let you go through the new money piece of it and how we get to that 0.84. I don't know how much detail we want to do that here, Matthew.
Yeah, sure.
Walk through the calculation.
Yeah, Matt, basically our new money is, was 1% because we're on a budget guarantee. When you take into consideration our loss in open enrolled out students, that when we take that in consideration, our new money in reality is 0.87%. So the 0.4% is something lower than our true new money.
Great, that's helpful. Does anyone else from the SEIU team have a question?
No.
Okay.
All right, if not, the time is 4:13 and we will adjourn this meeting and we'll give Justin just a couple minutes here. He's going to take us off live stream and we'll have a thumbs up.